Hello, this is Brother Ron. Today's letter comes to us from Razzletop, who writes, Dear Brother Ron, do you agree that there are some things that we simply cannot explain through science? Well, dear Razzletop, of course I do. In order to be scientifically valid, a theory must be based on observable phenomena. Furthermore, you must be able to duplicate the results of your experiment in a controlled environment. Well, there's a whole universe outside the limits of the scientific method. The most obvious example is love. I love my wife deeply, but a scientist could argue that I only stay with her out of habit, a sense of duty, or laziness, and it was only lust that attracted me to her in the first place. Neither of us could prove our case in a laboratory. Now the same is true of God. God exists in a reality beyond our concept of space and time, so it would be impossible to contain him within a laboratory. Therefore, it would be impossible to scientifically prove the existence of God. On the other hand, just as I know deep down that my love for my wife is real, I know deep down that the love God has for me is real. That knowledge, however, is based on faith, not scientific evidence. In discussing the debate between science and religion, we have to remember that scientists are human. Although they cannot verify the existence of God to a scientific certainty, many scientists do have a firm belief in him. Famous scientists who have expressed a deep belief in God include Copernicus, the first man to advance the theory that planets revolve around the sun, Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics, and of course Albert Einstein. Einstein once remarked to a colleague, I want to know how God created this world. I am not interested in this or that phenomenon, in the spectrum of this or that element. I want to know his thoughts. The rest are details. So, the next time you hear a preacher denouncing scientists as atheists, remember Copernicus, Mendel, Einstein, Galileo, Isaac Newton, and the other scientists who shared a thirst for knowledge with a deep belief in God. Contrary to what some would have you believe, the two are not mutually exclusive. Thank you for joining us.